I do not know why I got the sudden urge to vlog today. Not even vlog, sit in front of a camera, do whatever. But here we are. And I don't know how long this is gonna be either, because I really don't think I have that much to say. That's a really great way to start the video though, isn't it? Stay tuned for more. Like, comment, subscribe, click the bell. I don't know what that means. I've been out of this game for a very long time. But hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Kind of just wanted to sit down, turn on the camera, see what comes to my mind. I've been talking to a lot of different people recently and kind of trying to get back into this more creative groove and figure out a way that makes me happy to create content again. Because I think that when I was creating content for my YouTube channel and for my Instagram, I probably was the happiest I had been in a long time. And I attribute that to the incredible people that I met through YouTube and just the freedom that I had when creating videos. There really was no limit to what I could do, and I really felt like I could express myself freely and openly. And I've said that before, but I think what I miss about that now is that time that I had to make those videos. So I'm trying to figure out the balance between my real life, which is, you know, work a 9 to whatever job, and then on the weekends like recover and do it all over again kind of thing. And honestly that like hasn't been a really ideal way to live, because I've kind of just been living for the weekends. And I kind of just wanted to take this time to talk about that in general and discuss how like my real life has gotten in the way of like my real love, which is content creation and connecting with people and being present and being in a moment where I think this is something I want to share with other people around the world or in my community, whoever it is. I understand that like people may not be here anymore, and that's really fine with me, because honestly I'm doing this for me. I want to be able to do things that make me happy, and this is one of them. So yeah, I don't know. That being said, I would love to discuss the topic of like this not being a real job or a real viable option for me when I was creating content all the time. I truly thought like if I start working my ass off and I start making content and I start like putting these videos on YouTube every single day, maybe I'll gain enough like traction, and that way I'll be able to like make this into my career, right? And that ultimately didn't happen. And that's something that I struggle with, because I think that I devoted so much time and effort into this YouTube channel, and then when I wasn't able to kind of make it into like a real life career decision and career move, it kind of hurt, because I was like, oh, do I have to give this up to then, you know, make an income and have the apartment that I want and the life that I want and all of these things. I look back on it now and I'm like, I had the apartment that I wanted, I lived in the places that I wanted, I was able to like travel and go to London and Cape Town and like all these incredible places, but I wasn't doing it for the YouTube channel or for like the views. I was doing it for like my life and to experience my life. And I think I kind of, as soon as I was like hit with the reality that I had to get a real job, I put real job in quotes, because like I truly don't know to this day what I want to be when I grow up. It's kind of evolved and changed over time. Like I've been in the fashion industry, and I've been in the YouTube space, and I'm now doing marketing, and like all of these things kind of like can weave into each other. And I think that that's the benefit of all the experience that I've had, is that like all these skills are kind of easily transferable. But when it comes down to like what do I want to do with my life, the answer has always been like create content that resonates with people. Because at the end of the day, connecting with people is the only thing I have ever wanted to do. Like truly, throughout every different obstacle that's come my way, throughout every different career opportunity, I've made connections, I've talked to people, I've learned from people, I've like experienced different things in life that I probably wouldn't have if I hadn't gone through all these different career transitions and life changes and all of this stuff. This stemmed from a very early part of my life where everybody that I went to like middle school and high school with, when it came time to deciding where to go to college, where they were all applying to like Ivy Leagues, but I didn't want that. I wanted to be creative, I wanted to go to fashion school, and that was something that like my parents were very supportive of. But any other time that I tried to tell like anybody else that I didn't want to go to an Ivy League school in the like very white suburban community town that I grew up in, they were not as supportive, which when I think back on, I'm super grateful for, because honestly like I don't want my life to be the norm. I didn't want to fit into a cookie cutter, I didn't want to fit into this bubble. I wanted to break out. I've always wanted to live somewhere else. I've always wanted to experience life in a different way than was, you know, my current situation. So I think that has translated into how the rest of my life and like career has evolved, in the fact that none of it has been traditional, none of it has been something that I planned for, and it's something that I'm still learning to this day. I'm learning, you know, what makes sense for my day-to-day. How do I find balance in my life that's not just, okay, you're working from 9 to like 7 p.m. and then from like 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. you can like be a human, and then you have to like go to sleep and do it all over again. Like that just, and like I say it from like a point of where I am in my life, that's pretty miserable. Like truly, like if you don't love what you're doing, and I think this is so funny to me, but I'm pretty sure this is a quote from Billy Ray Cyrus on Hannah Montana, where he said, if you're not happy doing whatever you're doing, stop doing it. Like, I've always taken that to heart, and that has always been something that I think about when making a change in my life or deciding that I want to do something new. And so I feel like I'm kind of at that point again, where I'm like, if something's not making me happy, why am I doing it? And I do think that like one day I'll look back on this time in my life, thanks to YouTube, and I'll be like, you know, I felt really shitty in that part of my life, but I'm better for it now. Like, things have changed, things have happened because I went through that period. Of course, my mind is thinking like, so what does this mean? What are the next steps? And I don't know how this is gonna like impact and change over the rest of my life, because nobody knows, right? Like, none of us have a game plan that we can follow like to a T, because life doesn't work that way. Life will throw you things that you're unprepared for, things that you've waited for your entire life, but there's no set time or schedule to that. Like, it's kind of just whenever life sees fit, that's what's gonna happen. I think this is all to say, I'm just gonna keep doing me, and if it means creating content whenever I feel like it, with YouTube videos, Instagram posts, whatever it may be, I'm gonna do it. So I hope that this was helpful for some people. It feels like this was something I needed to do to kind of release all of this tension that I've been feeling, and I do like feel like my chest is like getting lighter as I talk about this out loud, which is like very weird, right? Like, most people are like, oh, let me talk to a therapist, or like my parents, or whoever it may be, friends. I just feel like sometimes you have to just let it out and speak your truth and speak what's really going on, so that you can then process and move on from that. So anyway, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this. I know it's probably like not applicable to everybody, but if you're going through the same situation, like, just know I'm here and I'm doing the same thing and I'm learning along with you. Anyway, thank you guys for still continuing to watch and support me and be here. It means a lot, and I will hopefully see you guys very, very soon. Bye.